One of our core values here at Paragon you can see with everything we do, and that is being creative. Everybody in the world has got their own special talent. Some people are absolutely wonderful artists where others can't draw a stick person. Some people are wonderful painters where others can barely open the jar or hold a brush. Some people can make wonderful music where others can barely whistle a tune. But here at Paragon, our team has some of the most talented people around, and each has their own specialty and flair. My love for creativity started back when I was about 9 years old. I've been a musician for most of my life. I've been in bands since I was about 16 years old, and I'm still in one to this day, 36 years later. I played numerous instruments. I'm a lead singer. I've written many songs and recorded and produced them myself, learning and mastering the audio software. I began to have a love for video in my early 20s when I got my first video camera. I started shooting some short films or capturing events with friends. I taught myself how to build websites, taught myself and learned graphic design in my late 30s and early 40s, which is actually where Paragon Media Group started in 2012. Even today, as a hobby, I'm creating a large HO train layout in my basement, and my latest adventure as part of this is 3D printing. I've always been a bit of a creative bug. So that creative core value that we have really resonates with me, but it also resonates with everybody else in the organization in their own special way. I've learned over the years that I have to stay in the lanes that serve me best. A perfect instance of this was when I designed the first Paragon Marketing Group logo. I was really super proud of it. I really put a lot of time into it, and I thought, damn, this is really cool. Now that basic logo is still the same because it has tons of symbolism in it, so that part is fine. However, when I showed it to Emma, I told her that I was really happy with how it turned out, and I love that this color blue makes the whole thing pop. She kind of looked at me and said, "Skip, that's not blue, that's purple." And I realized at that point, for the most part, my design days were over. And I realized that primarily because I was told that they were over with laughter. And here's this 21-year-old newly hired intern telling me, the owner, that my design days are over in a very loving and comical way. But that's okay, because it's not the lane that I should be in. Obviously, because I can't pick between purples and blues and other colors. So what's cool about this core value is when we look to bring in a new member of the family, we look at the creative side of this person and what they can bring to our current clients and any future clients. It's not what they have in the way of accolades on a piece of paper for a degree. It is about what they can do and what they can create. What kind of insight and what kind of vision can they bring to the table every day and make us all better? Because when that kind of creativity pushes us all to the edge and forces us to be better, everyone inside and outside the organization wins.